Hey everyone, this is Cindy and I'm back to work on the 5-ring binder. I would show it to you, but it's under a pile of stuff. And if you've watched any of the other videos, you've heard me talk about a basket of items I've been collecting, especially when I was moving and cleaning up and rearranging and packing and all that. I started tossing anything that had to do with floral, flowers, gardens, all in a basket, and then it became 2 baskets and 3. And I'm calling these baskets, but they're drawers from IKEA that are, I call them baskets because they're woven type metal. I don't know, that doesn't matter. Anyway, I finally decided I'm going to get a table out of the garage. I have one that just weighs like 2 pounds. I can unfold it in here. And I'm getting those baskets and I'm sorting everything. And in the process of doing that, and I haven't finished it yet because I was like, ugh, okay, this is overwhelming. I took a picture of part of it and I'm going to add it to the end of this video so you kind of get an idea, and that's not all of it, don't forget. Anyway, so I found some things I forgot about, and number one thing I forgot about, which is shameful to admit, is, Edith Holden. So how can I have a flower journal without some Edith Holden? So I'm going to add a page or 2 from this book in here. Also, I found some more washi tape, which is really pretty. And then I found a whole bunch of faux stamps I'd made with a flower theme. So definitely going to use those in decorations and maybe make some paper clips out of some of them. So I'm going to put these over here with my other, if I can grab them. Okay, over here. Maybe I won't forget about them. And put Edith over here. I also found a roll of wallpaper border I don't even remember buying, so won't that make a really pretty side tuck or something? So I put it over here, and this was before I started sorting the basket, but I found a calendar that my mother had given me. They have flowers. It's from 1997. And since the back of it had, the date, squares, and she had written some stuff in it, I just covered it with some coffee dye paper and stitched around it. And I haven't punched holes yet, but I'm going to make that into a page. I got another scrap of wallpaper I'm going to cover one of these binder pages with. And over here in this stack, I found, I think I was showing you that kind of, it's an old piece of book page I'd put some napkin on, and I thought, won't that be pretty to maybe cover one of the pages with, the binders with, the index dividers with. I also had found a few more greeting cards, and my thought is, wouldn't it be fun to have them in here kind of staggered, so you open one and you open another one, and then I'll cut these apart and then you have the writing space there. And then this is kind of where I stopped sorting, because I thought, oh my gosh. I found a bunch of pockets I'd already made, and these are the ones that, it's a piece of scrapbook paper, and it may be the full 12 by 12. No, it's not. It's more like 9 by 12, probably, maybe. And you fold it. I don't remember making these. I'm sure I saw somebody on YouTube making them, so. And I think you probably glue them on that way. I'm not sure, but I had a whole bunch. So I thought, okay. Got pockets. I have these kind of pockets. This is made out of a book page. It was just kind of pink. And I added napkins to it. And here's an older book page with napkins. And here is a sack with napkin on it. And a banner. It just keeps going, doesn't it? Here's a file folder. Oh, that's cool. Index divider, another pocket. You see where I kind of said, okay, wow, these are cool. It's children's book pages that are made into an envelope, and I haven't glued them yet, but it's got the flowers on it. So anyway, I won't have to make pockets. Here's some puzzle pieces that I did napkin on, and these make great tucks, and they're sticking. That one's stuck together, but we get it apart. You can peel, they're kind of thick, so you can get in there and peel off a couple of layers so they're not quite as thick. So I might do that with some of these so they don't bulk up the journal as much. So got all those. There's a little envelope. Looks like I just went crazy with napkins and folding scrapbook paper, which is fine because, it's more useful this way instead of being in the whatever it's called, still in the package. So I have plenty of those, and then I have some tags. I mean, not scrapbook paper. Oh, these are the kind like that. They go like that. So, okay. So anyway, lots of things to be working on, and I'm setting all the pockets and things over to the side here. We'll catch up with those later. But for now, I wanted to put this page in and cover this number 6, the back of number 6, there's the front of it, with this wallpaper, which you've seen me do the wallpaper before, but anyway, it's just part of a step. I did a little tally, and of course I've forgotten where I put it, of how many more pages I need if I do 3 per section, and I've lost it. And now I was looking for the thing to mark the holes with, but I'll just use this. Alright, this calendar page is just a little short, so I'll just center it a little bit. Like that. Let's get that down. Find my ink pen. Took the day off yesterday to drive to the town where I used to live. We signed the papers. Final papers to sell the house, so that's good. That is out of our thoughts. We don't have to go check on it anymore. It's kind of hard when you live an hour away. And it's a 2-lane highway. And normally when we go, we're going that way to my husband's doctor's appointments, and we go pretty early in the morning. It's not too bad, but yesterday, oh my goodness. At one point, I was behind a vehicle and I was going 35 at sometimes. And this was in a 65. So that's the kind of frustration people have on that road. Okay, I'm not sure which section I need this in, so I'll just leave it here for now. I'm going to cover this, scoot this out of the way. I think we're going to do Edith Holden next. And I have some stuff I was going to do with those roses pages. They're piled up there. This has been, I was thinking about this last night because I had mentioned in one of the videos about how I have really enjoyed working on this. And I'm thinking, why, why? And I decided it's because I'm creating pages. I'm not creating pockets or tags, at least not yet. So it's just, I've been a lot of fun because it's not just pieces of paper folded in half and there's your pages, So, and it was one of the things I discovered when I was going back through those tubs. I have a whole bunch more book covers that I got because I thought they would make great flower themed journals. So I hope to get some more done before fall hits. So we'll see. Okay, I got this ruler here. Let's put it to use. Yep, I got it wrong. I missed it just by a little bit. Scoot it down. It's just going to have to be just a little bit off. Okay, scissors. These. I think these will work. I should have, I was thinking, things come to you in the middle of the night and then you forget them the next morning, and I just not thought of it. I was going to use this wallpaper on one of these dividers that has kind of a folded down tab, and it would give it some more stability. So I know I have several of those. It looks like this number 6 was pretty good, but yet I used wallpaper on it. But that's okay. I have more wallpaper. Okay, this can definitely be scraps for tags and things, so I'm put it up here for now. Okay, that looks pretty good. I might ink around it just a smidgen without re-inking my dauber so it's not too dark. Okay, turn that part off. Okay. Alright, so there's number 6, and I need to repunch the holes. I think maybe if I use a different, since I'm not going through very thick paper, I probably can use a different type of hole punch. It would just be it would work just fine. Okay, back to you. We're gonna go ahead and put this one here. I think the roses don't go with, they're number 7. There's number 7. Okay, so that gives 6, 3 pages. 1, 2. It gives 6, 2 pages. If I could count. Maybe this would be a good place either for these. I think I'll do these further back. So I'm just going to put them back here somewhere. And there's my little thing. Punch the holes. We'll see what Edith's got for us. I found one of these books at a, oh my gosh, that's about as far as we need to go, right? At Goodwill, believe it or not. Paid $1 for it. It wasn't this one, but it was another one. Some of the pages had been torn out, and a few things were missing, but not much. I'm telling you, as soon as I found that book, I hightailed it out of there. I didn't want them to realize what they were selling there. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to cut it. We're going to see if it sticks out too far, but I think we're just going to use it just the way it is. Both of these. If I do it that way, then I won't risk cutting into the flower. So let's do it this way. Nope. Yep. We'll try it. I may be totally wrong. But okay, here we go. Marking the holes. Perfect fit. Just a smidgen off, so put it up. Okay. Yeah. I'm wishing I had another one of these binders. I do have a small one. I have several small things to make journals out of, and you know, at the time when I got them, I'm sure I thought it was a great idea. Oops, sorry for the noise. Now I'm thinking, I put it on the wrong side, didn't I? I did. Oh well. Number 6 is backwards. Variety. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying. I was saying something. Got sidetracked by the fact that I did it wrong. Okay, we're just going to stick Edith Holden in one of these back ones. There. Okay. Let's see what I had in mind for the roses. See how this one's kind of bent up? So I should have put wallpaper on the back of this one. So I could just cover that. Okay. So this rose page is fine. I know. I know now. I was going to do this on the back. Okay. Yay. There's the pocket with the rosebud on it. Okay, see, it's been 2 days. 2 days, and I forgot everything I was going to do. All right, I'm going to try to put this napkin down with glue stick, and we'll see. I always get wrinkles in it, so that's just going to be part of it. I just don't want to get the Mod Podge out. Okay, let's see how well we do. I need to go a little bit further down. That wasn't too bad. Some of the rough edges here. It's a good thing I want them to be rough looking, huh? A little bit more glue there. Okay, that turned out pretty well. I like it that you can still see the writing behind it, and it says roses right there, so that just adds to it. Okay, I am going to trim this off. So my next journals will probably be working with some of those other covers that are smaller. So that just will be the challenge, is making smaller pages and smaller pockets, because I'm sure most of those pockets I already have done, oops, are too large. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. There's my page. Look at that nice. And we're just going to put this pocket here, and that page is done. This is one of those old magazine quilt pieces of fabric. Oh gosh, I don't even know what I'm saying. Old pieces of quilt fabric. How's that? That I made into a pocket. Put a book page behind it, and then made it into a pocket. Okay, now let's see where we at on roses. We got this page. We need to cover that. We have this, this, and we need something else. So, okay, that's all I have for now. I'm going to go dig back through all that stuff and see if I can find more page ideas. And then I will see you guys in the next video. I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll get this done eventually. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hi guys, I'm working on the 5-ring binder again. I hope you guys aren't sick of it. It's been really a lot of fun because there's been a lot of variety, and hopefully you're still watching. If not, I'm still making them videos, so trying to organize a little bit here. Okay, I was flipping through, you know, if you watched the last video, I put the wallpaper on the wrong side of number 6, which is fine, but I thought, well, I don't want to cover that up. And I remembered I have what I call messy journaling spots. Oops, can you see? It told me I'm out of battery. Close that. Yep, I think you probably could see the whole time. Let me plug in my battery charger. Try to keep it out of the way. Okay, maybe that's not too bad. Anyway, I knew I had messy journaling spots, which is just a scrap of paper that I just stitched all the way around, and I'm going to glue that there. You can see, still see number 6's vines, even though I covered it up on this side. So let's put that in quickly. And I pulled, like I said, if you watch the other videos, you know I have baskets of stuff I just collected, and this is definitely my biggest collection. Anything with flowers, I just can't say no. So I have a ton, and then as I was moving and packing and all that, unpacking, if I found something, I just stuffed it in the drawers, the IKEA shelf drawers. And so now I've been going through it and trying to organize it. Found a lot of stuff I'd forgotten I had, and that reminds me, I need to use this wallpaper. Put it right there in front of me. This, I don't have it stuck on the edge is good. I don't think it matters. So some of the edges can be up a little. Okay, anyway, so that covers that. And then 6, I tried to do 3 pages per little tab. So here's number 6. It's got an Edith Holden, a calendar page with some coffee dyed, and then a page from the book. And that may be just a little messy. I don't want to mess up Edith Holden, so I'm going to put that there to protect it. When I was digging through, I found this purple piece of messy journaling, and I thought, oh, it goes great with this purple here. I wasn't going to cover this up, but since I had the purple, I thought it won't hurt to cover up some of it. So, and then the next section is roses, and I've already worked in that some. So it's underneath. I've got my sewing scissors, or my fabric scissors here. Oops. Ink pen I just found in the drawer. What else I got under here? There we go. Okay, now roses. It's a little bit up here, that's fine, but if I want to cover the back, that would be great. And it might have been nice to cover it up with this roses book page. That would have been pretty. I could still do it with the potpourri one, but I had found, and I had it all stacked over here, nice and neat. And I'm jumping ahead, so now it's not in the right order. I gotta find it. So here we go. It was from front of a calendar. It had roses, so I thought I could cover it with that. But you know, this is, oh, look at the back. This is thick enough it could be a page by itself. So why don't I do what I was thinking? Take this. This is from a book. Use it to cover up number 7, and that way I don't have to worry about the back here. I can trim this one down to size and we have pretty paper. Okay, it's changing your mind as you go. Okay, let's grab it out. And if I didn't have such a stash of stuff, I might not go to all this detail on all these pages, But I'm like, why not use it? I've got it. And when am I going to use it up if I don't use it now? So kind of clear the way here. Okay, so I think since I had cut this potpourri to fit the page, it should fit that binder pretty good. I mean, that divider pretty good, and even match up the holes. And I have a little yellow here, but that will be fine. And I know going by the words, I have it upside down, but to me, those roses, I can't, oh, well, my holes would be upside down. We're going with it this way. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac because the page is a little slick. So I think there's 20 index tabs in this thing. We're on number 7, so yikes. All right, we're just going to line up the holes, and that's going to be the way it's going to be. Got to do the right side, or yes, I did the right side, which puts it upside down again, or right side up. See, it looks upside down because of that flower, but that's actually right side up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's get it in here before we any more chaos. And this page is bothering me. Okay. So roses is done. We got this page, which we did in the last video. It's got a pocket there. We're going to trim this one down, and I think it was 6 1/4 by 9 1/4. Yes, and yes. Okay, so I think I'm going to go this way since I won't get the words, and that on the back is just a bonus. Okay. 6 1/4. Maybe we'll cut that curly part off. Okay, 6 1/4. Didn't even cut it. My book is in the way. There we go. 6 1/4 by 9 1/4. We want this part cut off because it's rolling up. Figure out which is a quarter mark. Okay, that'll be good. Now we have these scraps, of course. We just add to our scrap pile. Okay. That out of the way. This scrap pile. Mark the holes. I was afraid I didn't have enough pockets, so I went to count. I know I'm off film. I'm off camera here. I went to count them, and I had like 12 before I got to number 7 here. And I thought, okay, we're good on pockets. Because like this page doesn't really have a place you can write. So I thought, well, am I doing it all, you know, decorations and not any writing space? But I have plenty of pockets. And misaligned it. And this can just be an enjoyment, or you can put Post-it notes on it, pictures, whatever. It's really hard to see. Come on, get out of there. I need to pull out my other hole punch. One more. Okay. So that works for that. Maybe. Okay. So we got roses, 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 roses. It needs one more page, but before we do that, let's just go to this pile of stuff I had collected. So I finished sorting through all the baskets, and some of the things I found, let me bring the whole pile over. Yikes. Okay. I found these, and they're pages from a book, and I had just folded them in half. And I don't know if I was thinking they would make cute booklets or not. So I took one and gave it a try, and it makes a cute little booklet. So just a bunch of blank pages, and I sewed it in and made a little booklet. So I thought I would do another one just to show you how I made it. And then I won't sew it, but you get the idea. So anyway, I've got 4 of these. I thought the one with the pots would be cute. So I just went through, and that's what all this stack is here, just to show you. This folder, see that? I have 2 of them out. I have a whole filing drawer, a filing cabinet drawer of these files, and in it are pages like this that are blank that can be put on the back of tags. And I just pulled out the ones that were blank on both sides, pretty much, so that it could go in this little booklet. But like, my thought is, if I was making a tag and needed a background, I can pull one of these and glue it on the back. So let's just start with this one, because it needs to be cut. It's too tall. And I was using my just regular ruler to see if I could tear these. Yep. That's one page. And these can be folded in half. It's 2. And I had extra for the different journals. I pulled out a couple of the same ones since I had 4 of these. That's 3 pages. Let's use the dotted papers. You may not be able to see the dots. It's got dots on it. So it makes like little squares. And let's maybe do one more. Let's see. I had that ratty one. Let's do the ratty one. And let's just make it. Oh, I didn't even fold that halfway straight. There we go. Okay, so you get the idea. So that would make a little booklet, and you just open it up, and there's your pages. And I might make this one go down. And this one up, and this one down again, or something like that. Kind of stagger them. So anyway, I will stitch those and make the little booklets. And I've got enough to do 4. So I'm going to do all 4 of these. I won't do them all on film here, but you get the idea of what I'm using. And ouch, they want my paper trimmer. Sorry about that. It's on a pull-out drawer below my desk, and sometimes I don't quite get it on there good. Okay, I didn't want to make you have to go through all that again. Okay, let me get the paper trimmer. And I actually have 2 of them here, and that's why it doesn't lay flat. Okay. All right, next thing I found, which I thought would make good pages for here, since this is a Better Homes and Garden binder. I found 2 magazines, Better Homes and Garden, that a friend of mine had given me, and I just tore out what I liked from them and kept the pages. So I thought I would back these, since it's just, you know, advertisement on the back them with some coffee dyed paper, except I couldn't get to my coffee dyed paper because I have a table in the way. So I went to the filing cabinet where I had that paper I just showed you and found 2 larger pieces. Like this is some parchment, and this is from a book. So anyway, I'm going to glue these on, cut them to size, and punch the holes and put them in the journal. Now, something I will go back and say, the Edith Holden page I didn't cut it because I think it would be fine sticking out, and it is. I mean, I think it's going to be fine in here sticking out, and maybe the same thing with these because I really want to keep Better Homes and Gardens. So anyway, let me glue one and we'll see how it works. And it's shiny. I'm going to go ahead and use the Fabri-Tac. I have a whole bunch more book covers, magazine covers, over on that table where I've been sorting stuff. So I mean, you kind of get an idea of what all I was dealing with in those drawers. And I'm hoping that's it. There's just 3 drawers worth, and that's it. Let's see if I get this to smooth out a little bit without tearing the page. Okay, now it's a little crinkly, which is fine because I was trying for crinkly the other day when I was making some booklets, and they didn't crinkle. Okay, so I know I need this to be 6 1/4, so it's going to be about 7 1/2 if I keep the letters. So I'm going to try that. And then 9 1/4 is going to put me down in here, so that's fine. I didn't glue down here though, so let's go ahead and glue the whole thing. Somewhere around here, my cap to my Fabri-Tac is hiding. I'm just using that paper clip till I find it. It'll show up. So, okay. Paper trimmer. We'll see. It might not work with this fresh glue. I'm going to trim it right at the S. It worked on that because it wasn't on the magazine page. We'll just keep it like that for a minute. And this one, right at the B. Right at the edge of my viewing area. I know. Okay, there we go. Put it at the B. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now we can measure 9 1/4. Okay, that's not too much to lose off of that. Okay, like I said, it is a little wider. So I'm just going to put this one aside. I'll do it later off film since you know what I'm doing. And let's get back over there. This will probably go into section 8. No. Yeah, because I've got 3 here. Okay, 8 has this pocket, and it has this, and it has this. So it's got 3 pages already. They probably need some work on them, but we'll come back to that. So 9 is needing a page, so this looks perfect. So let's measure the holes and see how much it sticks out, because we may have to trim it a little bit. Okay, or fold it. We can fold it back maybe. Let's see here. Get that straight. Oops. Every time on the last hole I slip. Okay. This would be a place you could write or put some words, or maybe we can put a label there. When we go back and put pockets and things in and tags, if we see places like that, we can address them. And one more. Okay, get you out of the way. Now that sticks out quite a bit, but if I was closing the journal, yes, it sticks out way too far. So why don't we just fold it? That way it doesn't, and then it can be folded out. You can still write on it. It could be made into a tuck, but I'll let whoever gets the journal, if they want to do that, they can. Okay. So let's see what else I have piled up over here. I do have this that I have been, it's been floating around. Let's go back to 8. We could put that, just covering that up, and it's really too flimsy to be made into a pocket or anything like that. I guess it could be on this side, but this side for sure not. So I think I may just do it as decoration. Yep, let's do that. Because we have to put a paper clip on that. Because it doesn't do anybody any good if it just stays in my basket. Let's put it to use. Trying to get to the edges really well. See how that goes. Guess I should cover up the word garden. Okay. Oops, sorry. I'm knocking glue over. That corner wants to fold up. Yep. And it wants to stick to my fingers too. Got little bits that want to stick up, and they're going to break off if I don't glue them down. Okay, so that just decorates that a little bit. And this one was called, what, garden flowers, so it definitely has a fountain there. It could be garden flowers. Okay, so 8 is done. Let's go to 9 and let's see what else I have on my stack, which is, believe it or not, a simple sheet of scrapbook paper. So 9 has got 3. I'm gonna get a paper clip for this. Actually, let's make one for it. Here we go. I had made those faux stamps. Let's just make a paper clip for that. So let me grab a paper clip. I've used a lot of my big ones. No, those are all small. Here, I got another stash over here. Let's make a large one. Maybe, come on, quit hiding. Okay. Yes, finally. All right, so we need a piece of paper, and I have all that blank paper behind me. Okay. Here's a piece of that dotted paper. Okay. I always put the big part on the outside because I feel like I need more. A bigger something to bite the page with. Okay. Just glue it on. Oops, I got it backwards. Ended up with the small one after all, didn't I? Go down a little bit. Oh well, this is the journal where I do things backwards all the time and not straight. Okay, not straight. Scissors, bigger pair. Okay, I'm going to try to get underneath where I cut this with the zigzag scissors. I should have torn it smaller. I'm just not using my brain. Today has not been the best of days. Just, I don't know, fatigue, I think. Okay, let's just ink that up a little so it won't show so bad. Same way with my background. Boy, that looks not the best. Anyway, we're going to clip it here. It's going to hold that down. Now, scrapbook paper. Just a regular sheet of scrapbook paper right on the back. Let's try not to get that. We'll see. If I do this, I don't think it has an up or down. So let's, oh, see, that's the other paper trimmer I have. Okay. 6 by 9. What is this? 8.5. I'm just going to go with the, it's 8.5 that way. So I'm just going to go with 6.5. It'll be a little smaller. That'll be a little different. I don't know, 6.25, I mean. I think I'm doing it right. Okay. Yes, maybe that's right. Okay, punch holes. It's gonna be a little shorter, so I have to just kind of even it out a little. Okay. We will use this to separate, uh-oh. I've got a page here pinned up in this page. Okay, there we go. Now, 8 has, oh, this is 9. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's no telling how long this video is. So let me check it real quick, see if I can see. Okay, we're plenty long enough. I've tortured you enough. Hopefully you got some ideas what I was doing and you're not really terribly bored with this so far. It's kind of fun putting in the different pages. And anyway, I'm going to keep working. I've still got a few things over here in my stash and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.